Today we're talking about 3 ways to improve the low kick. All right, so today we're just talking about the low kick and some easy ways to improve it. One of the kind of misconceptions I see a lot is people see like Ernesto Hus and how it looks like he kind of rainbows the kick up before it goes down. That's fine sometimes, especially if you have someone set up really well. But for the most part, I just like to go from my normal fight stance to a little bit lower than my fight stance, okay? So I'm here with Stevie, I'm setting him up. Maybe I'm throwing the punch, throwing the cross, whatever it is. When I go to throw this low kick, instead of going up and then down, I'm just gonna drop a small level here. But it should really feel like you're changing level and dropping your base into that lead foot. So you're basically taking all of your body's weight and just putting it a couple inches lower than it is normally at the same time as the kick, okay? Yes, some of the power comes from the actual kicking motion, but a lot of it comes from just weight transfer and taking the weight from up here to here, okay? If I go up and then down, that's the same as like kind of telegraphing your punch. Okay, so if I do all this, boom, that gives Stevie more time to react, block, check, evade, etc. Okay? The general consensus, if you ask just about anybody on where you want to step as far as the step angle and the foot placement goes, the general consensus is to step out, to step towards your opponent's or your target's far shoulder, right? That's a pretty classic idea. You'll hear that from just about everybody. Now that's when we have them nice and set up. That is kind of a largely used option, right? But I can sacrifice a little bit of that by targeting more the back of the leg instead of the top of the leg, okay? Normally, yes, I'm gonna step off to my left, boom, rip the kick. But if I want to get behind Stevie a little bit, it's fine for me to kind of sacrifice that angle because I'm getting behind the leg here, okay? Something like this. Kind of a la Liam Harrison. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to step this way if I'm trying to set up a really powerful kick. But again, I'm kind of trading that off in order to get behind Stevie instead of kicking him up front where most fighters are gonna have a little bit of armor built up and a little bit of conditioning built up. All right, third, something that we could all probably work on a little bit is not telegraphing the low kick with our hands, okay? We see this a lot when people are throwing what I call naked low kicks, like just kind of low kicks by themselves. It's okay to do that. Obviously, we like to set them up with feints and we like to set them up with punches. But if you are throwing them by themselves, you don't want to do a ton of hand motion before the kick because that could give you away, okay? Let me turn a little bit. So here, instead of going like reaching up before the kick, I'm just in my nice neutral stance. My hand's gonna drop for the counterbalance, but there's nothing extra in there. I'm trying to cut as much of the fat out of the movement as I can. You see a lot of people will kind of load up the hand here before the kick, or the lead hand pulls up and away as well. I just wanna drop it. I just wanna do almost like the bare minimum to be efficient in this kick and get back to my stance. All right, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure to like and subscribe below.